Martha. Now, for years, Dr. Seuss, the man behind the book The Cat in the Hat, has delighted children of all ages. Now, the invisible world of Whoville, the Jungle of Nool, and the Circus McGurkus comes to life on Philippine stage in Repertory Philippines' staging of Seussical. Here's a peek.
Love Song for Horton, number 437. There was once a bird girl named Gertrude McFuzz, and she had the smallest plain tail ever was. One droopy droop feather, that's all that she had. And oh, that one feather made Gertrude so sad. She curled it, she dyed it, she gave it a puff. She decked it with flowers, but it wasn't enough. For no matter what, it just was what it was. A tail that simply wasn't meant to catch the eye of an elephant. The one feathered tail of Miss Gertrude McFuzz. Poor little Gertrude. A sorry sight. Well, I'm gonna take you under my wing and baby, you'll be alright. I was once a plain little bird like you, kid. One pathetic feather was all I grew. I had nothing show-off-ish. What's a plain bird to do? And there's certainly nothing show-off-ish on you. Oh, thank you, Maisie. Then I made a plan for my self-improvement. Ooh! No more crumbs, I said I would have the cake. Yes, I went to the doctor, Dr. Date by the lake, and he told me what sort of a pill I should take. Now, I'm amazing, Maisie, as feathered could be now. Amazing, Maisie, it was all for self. Amazing, Maisie, the birds are whistling at me now. Amazing, Maisie, that's my tail. High or low, oh gee, it's fabulous. Gee, I'm envious. Maisie's fabulous tail. I wish I had one like it. Left and right, oh, best I've ever seen. Day or night, kid, you're turning green. What a sight, Maisie's fabulous tail. Take those pills and you can have thrills. Your Horton is certain to see, and you can be amazing, almost as amazing as me.
All right. Now, here to tell us more about the production are Repertory Philippines company manager Ian Barredo and actors Oliver Usison, Cara Barredo, Nathan Everett, Kyla Rivera, and Giannina Ocampo. I hope I got everybody's name right.
Natalie Everett.
Okay, but I've never seen such a large collection of Tessa Prieto impersonators in my life. No. Tell us about the show. It's going to be really good.
Well, for those who, I'm sure a lot of people know Seussical, based on the books of Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
We all grew up with it. Of course, there's a generation that probably doesn't know the book, but it's been around forever, and this is probably one of the best children's shows that Repertory has staged so far. It teaches good values, basically, you know, reminding the kids to keep using their imagination, never to lose that,
right?
And to keep thinking of the small people, no matter how small they are. Everybody's important.
True.
And as you can see, you know, we bring all the characters of Seussical to life.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a great collection of all the characters, really, from all the various different books. I mean, name your favorite. I mean, there's Horton, there's the Cat in the Hat, and so on. on, but you've brought all of them together in this staging, and it's sort of a real imaginary world.
It is. It's basically the world of Dr. Seuss is a fun, whimsical world, you know, where everything's left to the imagination of the kid. Well, but getting down to the values, you know, the important values, you might not recognize them looking at their books, but we chose our own versions of what we think.
True. Well, the staging and the costuming is sort of a vital part of the way it's been staged. You've chosen actually to costume them and stage it in a very original way.
Yes, we chose not to dress them as animals. Basically, although there are
could have fooled me.
Right. We basically, like Horton the elephant, you know, in lieu of a trunk, we gave him a scarf. And the bird girls, you know, some feathers here and there, and a whole lot of some feathers here and there. You know, we have the sour kangaroo played by Between Escalante. She's also in the show, and it's actually stipulated in the contract given us that we are allowed to really use our own imagination and use our own version, even with a set.
Right.
You know, you'll find that it's a beautiful set, very colorful.
So you don't have to imagine the set. It's actually there.
It's there. It's there.
Well, I mean, it's interesting that this is called Seussical Theater for Young People.
Theater for young audiences.
For young audiences. What's it like working and having kids? I mean, rep is usually, well, it's a great mix and variety of material, but it must be different to stage something specifically for kids and have kids or young people in the audience. What's it like for the performers?
It's really tough physically.
Yeah.
And I think it's a lot tougher than doing a straight play, but it's a lot of hard work, lots of choreography, not so comfortable costumes. But you know, every time we see the look on the kids' faces after the show and how they react, it makes up for it.
Reactions must be important because I mean, grown-ups tend to be, oh, that's nice. But kids might surprise you, though. But kids will really tell you what they think.
They might surprise you. We've had audiences. You know, the kids can't watch alone. They have to watch with their parents or their teachers or their guardians. But it's actually the grown-ups who have bigger smiles in their faces sometimes than most of the kids.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is part of our childhood. Many of the grown-ups who will watch this are probably going to be reliving those great memories of reading these books. What's your favorite Dr. Seuss book or memory?
Gosh, there's so many.
There's so many. There's too many.
It's hard to pick just one, right?
Yeah.
But you don't have to choose because it's all in this one.
Well, all the characters are here, are all in the story. But the whole story of Seussical actually revolves around Horton.
Okay.
Based on the book Horton Hears a Who.
Okay.
But in this version, the author plays all the characters there in one way or another, and you know, made the twists and turns and all that colorful, you know, plots.
Well, yeah, it looks like a very colorful production. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Give us a few details. When can we watch?
Okay, we open on August 13, and we're showing all the way through December.
Okay.
So there's you can call 571-6926 for your tickets. And all shows will be at Onstage Greenbelt 1.
Yeah.
There you go. I think we're flashing some of those details over there. There's that famous. Everybody knows that hat of the cat who wears the hat.
And although we say it's theater for young audiences, it's really for everybody.
Yes.
Right.
It's the whole family can watch and enjoy this. And while we're on the subject of Repertory Philippines, we're also staging Peter Pan, by the way.
Watch out for that one as well. Not just for young audiences either. Well, congratulations to you guys.